Dratie here. Today's video is all about how to make a candle using our candle making starter kit. So today we're going through our candle making starter kit, and our starter kit has everything you need to make 4 candles. This is a great gift for the holidays, for a birthday, for a coworker. So let's jump inside and see what's in here.
So let's open it up. So first, it comes with instructions on everything, how to make a candle, exactly what to do.
Simple steps.
Alright, so then we have our candle tins.
Don't worry, I got a knife.
Okay, you open those. Which are the vessels, obviously, you're making the candles in. Then you have this bag, which has your wicks right here. It has 4 wick stickers to stick it onto your tins. It has 4 warning labels, and it has 4 wick holders. Sorry, I can't think of the word. Wick holders. Also, you have a thermometer because we talked about checking the temperature of your wax is very important. Then you have your wax. So this is soy wax.
Yes.
So you have your wax.
Nature C3 soy wax.
And then in this bottle you have our volcano fragrance oil, which smells so good. So good.
Yep. And check out these vessels. Great candles so that you could give to a friend or just make for different rooms around your house. Cool. So let's make this candle. So something that we didn't mention was that it comes with a stir stick. Now this stir stick will be used to mix the wax around and also to mix the fragrance within the wax.
So one thing that's not included in our kit is either a glass Pyrex measuring cup or a metal pouring pitcher. So there's 2 methods on how to make these candles. The first one is using the microwave, which uses the measuring cup, or you can use a microwavable like bowl or a mixing bowl, anything like that. And the second method is using the double boiler method, which uses this guy and a pot on the stove.
Yep.
But we can show you how to do that later, because today we are making our candles with the measuring cup in the microwave. Okay, so we have all of our materials laid out right here. So we are ready to start making our candles. So the first step is to prepare your work area. So you just want to cover your work area with either a newspaper, paper towels, cardboard, something to keep your countertop safe, especially if wax spills or any of the fragrance spills on it. And you're also having a hot glass measuring cup on it, and so you don't want the heat to like ruin your countertop. So I have paper towels laid out right here, so I'm all set. And then the second step says to prepare your tins. So we're going to take all of our little tins and we're going to use our wicks. Let's move our wax over, and our wick stickers. So you just take the bottom part off right here, and then you stick it right onto the bottom of your wick, and then press it down for about 1 or 2 seconds. Peel the paper off, and then let's see if I can show you. Stick it right, that's about the center of your tin, and just press it down for like 1 or 2 seconds just to make sure it's fully secure and it's not going to go anywhere while you're pouring your wax in. So the next step is to melt the wax. So like I said earlier, we are using the microwave method. So we're going to take a glass measuring cup, or you can use a glass measuring bowl, and you're simply just going to pour all of the wax into the cup. It may look like a lot, but once it melts down, it's the perfect amount. And you're just going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and you're going to melt it on 30-second intervals until the wax is fully melted. So here we go. So the reason you do it in 30-second intervals is because if you just pop it in the microwave and press like 2 minutes, your wax will get really, really hot and it wouldn't evenly melt down. And when you have it really, really hot, you could have issues later on when you're trying to add your fragrance or pour it into your tins. And so you just want your wax to melt at a slow and even temperature. So it'll take about 2.5–3 minutes depending on your microwave, but just do it in 30-second intervals. And just be careful, it's kind of hot. As you can see, it's not fully melted yet, but you want to make sure in between your intervals to just come in here and kind of stir it around a little bit so that all the wax on the top melts down evenly and everything just has a nice, slow, even melt. So we're gonna pop this back into the microwave. Try to get most of this guy out. And now we're gonna pop it back into the microwave. Okay, so it's been in here about 2.5 minutes. So we're gonna give it a stir and we're gonna actually check the temperature of it. Even though it's not fully melted yet, but we just wanna always be checking, make sure it's doing fine. So we'll take our thermometer, stick it right in there. At about 100 degrees. So obviously it's not 180 where we want it. But like I said, always be checking the temperature. So we're gonna pop this back in so it can continue melting. So you can see it's almost fully melted. So we're going to check the temperature again. So we want it to be 180 degrees. So let's see where it's at. Okay, so we're at about 145. So probably one more 30-second interval. Because like I said, we want it to be 180 degrees because for soy wax, 180 is a good melting temperature and it's better for your fragrance to bind with the soy wax. So let's put it back in. So, looks fully melted, so let's check the temperature, see where we're at. Okay, so we're at 180, which is perfect for soy wax. So now we are going to take our volcano fragrance oil and just pour it right in. So you're gonna want to stir this for about 2 to 3 minutes so that the fragrance and the wax fully combine, which will give you the best smelling candle. So let's get to it. Okay, so we stirred it for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna move our tins over onto my little paper towel. So in case anything drips, the paper towel catches it. And so inside your tins, there's a little line right here. So you're gonna wanna pour your wax up until that little line. And pour slowly and carefully because this is very hot wax. So just be careful. Okay, there's one line. And after you pour your wax in, you're gonna wanna take one of the wick centering tools and just place it right here. Let me move the wax so you can see. So you're gonna want to put it right through the hole and in the center of your tin, so that way the wick stays secure and it stays nice and centered. And I like to do this after I pour the wax. Some people put the centering sticks on before they pour. I like to do it after, because sometimes when you're pouring, you can move the stick around a little bit, and I just think it's a little bit easier to do it after you pour. So let's get this guy. And then our last one. Oh, they smell so good. I wish you could smell them right now over the camera. Okay, so we poured our last bit of fragrance. So now we're gonna wanna let these cool. So they take about 2 to 3 hours to fully cool. And once you've hit that point, you can put the warning labels on the bottom. But you're gonna wanna wait at least 24 hours before lighting them. So meanwhile, while these are cooling, you're gonna wanna clean out your pouring pitcher. So all you need is just a paper towel. And you just kind of wanna run it in here just to get any leftover wax, because you don't wanna pour any wax down the drain because that could cause lots of problems. So you're just wiping up some of the excess wax, and then once it's all wiped up, you can wash it with hot soap and water. So like I said earlier, you're not going to want to light these for at least 24 hours because you want to let the candles cure, and curing allows you to get the most out of your fragrance. Okay, so it's been a couple hours and our candles have cooled. And now we're gonna trim the wicks. So you wanna trim them about 1/4 of an inch on the tin. So, I mean, I'm not exact, but we're gonna do our best. At least like that. And then after you trim the wicks, put your lid on to let it keep curing. And put our warning label right here on the bottom. So there you have it, our candle making starter kit. If you would like to purchase this, you can find this on our website at Dratie.com.